So guys, today we're going to be washing the car. We've got Victor, our resident Ferrari detailer. We've got Pred, who's always fun to hang around with. And, we're going to be washing this car and showing you just day to day how you can wash your car at home. We're going to link all the tools and stuff down in the description below. Please like, comment and subscribe, and if you're considering buying a car and you really like this video on how to look after it day to day, please do use my SuperCharger free miles or kilometers, whichever country you're in. I'll link that below as well. So let's get into it. Alright, this is the overview with Victor. He's going to tell us how to detail a car day to day. He's a lovely Colombian man. Let's see what equipment do we have today?
Alright, so firstly we're going to be using our foam gun. This one you can see here.
Yep. So we got the foam gun. We're going to fill that up with soap and water and all that fun stuff.
That's it. So we're going to fill it up 1/3 of soap and then the rest water.
Wow.
And that's going to be our first stage.
And is the soap that we use important, or?
That's it. So this one we got here is a wax and wash.
Okay.
Especially for vehicles which have some sort of protection or have been waxed previously.
Okay, so that's important.
Yeah, that's very important, just to keep that car nice and smooth and the paint protected. Yeah. Obviously. So we're gonna have two buckets method, especially for the wheels.
For the wheels,
which are the dirtiest part of the car.
Yes.
Then we're gonna go onto our freehand drying tool, which is basically a blower.
All right. So if we take a look at the car now, we're going to be cleaning the car in a couple of different stages. The first stage is just to wet the car, and that's very important, especially in Australia, because we need to keep the car very wet. So that's the first thing. So we're going to spray it down with just normal tap water. So I'm going to let Victor do the... Oh, that's a beautiful shot. That's a beautiful thing. Look at it. It's having its first bath. First shower, whatever you call it. So giving it a good old spray. That's just beautiful. You can tell the car's enjoying it. Good wash all the way around. Now, is there a specific way that you are like hosing, or not really?
Not really, we just want to make sure the car is wet.
Okay.
We're going to try to keep it as wet as possible throughout the process.
All right.
Also, you need to keep in mind that this car has protection on it applied.
Yes.
You can see,
Oh.
you can see the water just coming all the way
Just
down.
coming off it. Look at that.
So
That's beautiful.
It helps a lot because obviously the car is going to help itself now.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. So it's going to be pretty straightforward.
All right. So let's get to the foam gun. And this is a unique foam gun as well. So this one apparently is new to market, and it just uses your normal hose attachment, and you can get a reasonable foam. Obviously not as good as a pressure foam machine, apparently. Is that, but pretty good? I mean, that's what you need.
Well, with the pressure hose, we will be able to get a thicker foam compound.
Yep.
Which is ideal for not crushing the car
Yep.
at all. So we're gonna put.
Oh, okay. We're gonna fill it. So this is the good stuff. We're gonna fill it up with magic sauce. Look at that. All right. So good third. Yep. Healthy dose.
Then we go into the hose.
Then we go to the hose. Fill it up with some water. Fill it up. Wowza. Nice healthy dose of water, yep. That's foamy. And just attach it on, yep, cool.
Like so.
Just a normal hose, everyone, no magic tricks here.
That's it.
And then he turns on the hose and watch it roll. Oh, yep, alright.
First stage.
Alright, let's get this shot. That's actually really good. It's not as, so you're right, it's not as thick a foam, but that's so easy.
It does the job. Cost effective, doesn't cost as much.
How much does it cost?
We'll probably put the on the description below.
All right, yeah, we'll find a link. Yeah, yep.
So as you can see, we have used half of the bottle.
Yes.
So we helping the environment. We're using less water, and we also damaging the paint a lot less because we're not touching it. We're not actually scraping the.
Yeah, see, that's amazing. Yeah. So it's still actually water efficient. Wow. Check out the foam. Oh, that's beautiful.
So that's just getting rid of all that grime.
All that grime, letting gravity do its thing.
That's it. Now we're just gonna do the wet for a bit.
Yep.
So first bottle
Yes.
done.
Wow. So little water. And now we, yep, spray it down with a normal hose.
So first stage is done.
Yep.
Just need to make sure, because obviously direct sunlight is on top of the car. We want to look after the paint.
Keep it wet.
That's it. We don't want that shampoo to dry on top of the car right now. So let's just keep it nice and wet.
Yep.
And then we're gonna go on to our second stage, which is gonna be panel by panel.
Panel by panel, yep,
And,
shampooing.
we're gonna just wet the shampoo into the paint a little bit without pushing too hard or obviously damaging the paint.
Cool. And the reason that we're soaking it and keeping it all wet and doing this rinse to begin with is to not scratch the paint, because we don't want the dust that's on the car paint when it's really dirty to begin with to scratch the clean coat. And Victor before was telling us that the paint on Teslas potentially is a lot thinner than a normal Japanese car manufacturer, but we'll have the reference down below to just verify that news. He knows his stuff. So talk to us about your background, mate. You worked on Ferraris and all those fancy cars.
That's it. Once upon a time when the mining boom was up and going.
Oh really?
We
Times have changed.
We had a lot of Ferraris, we had a lot of Lamborghinis in this town, and,
Yep.
and we still do have some, but I happened to have the opportunity to work with most of them. So
Wow.
it was fun times.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, having finished uni and moved on, I still enjoy doing this. So.
Sweet. Alright, so it's just, we'll fill that for the second time. Filling it with water. Keeping the car nice and wet. The sun here in Australia is pretty damn strong.
Not only the sun, but the UV light.
The UV, yep.
Yeah.
Stage 3, second foam, panel by panel.
Now this is when our second friend comes in place. So basically, we're gonna have a little bit of shampoo
Yep.
in here. You're gonna fill it up real quick.
I just thought of a good title, How to Keep Your Car Coronavirus Free.
Yeah.
That's clickbaity. So we're filling it with suds. I should get out of shot, yeah. Beautiful.
So that we're gonna create sort of like.
So if we can just jump in here, Victor, how often, for someone who just drives to work and that, how often do you recommend a process like this, like washing the car
washing the
like
car.
this?
As a minimum once a month.
Once a month, beautiful.
Once a month. As a very minimum. Now I've known people that do it in a weekly basis,
Yeah,
especially if you have a special occasion coming up on the weekend, you know,
yeah,
Or a business?
or you do a business. So that's
yeah.
it. So we're gonna start with the front.
Beautiful. And this is where you'd usually start? Probably, yep. Cute. Now, there's a special technique to your wipes. Talk us through it.
So obviously the most painful thing to work with is swells
Yes?
in paint and scratching your paint. So basically you want to keep the paint as clean as possible, and for us to do that, no pressure at all, we just work in one direction.
Wow.
So either from the top to bottom or
Yep.
the bottom to top.
Okay. Now, if you notice any paint imperfections on my car, do let me know.
Looks brand new.
Looks brand new. Hey, that's right. Good job, Elon. Good job.
That's pretty much, honestly, when you buy a brand new car,
Yeah.
that's pretty much how you get it, and that's why we highly recommend people just to get it protected straight away once you get it.
Yep.
Because these cars do go through a rough time crossing the Pacific. So
Yes. Yep, know those waters too well. Another sprayer.
That's it, so we're done the front, we're going to move on to the top.
Beautiful.
As you can see, there's no dirt at all on this car. So the first stage has clearly helped. Whatever dirt was on the car, the first stage is removed all that.
Beautiful. What a professional here at work, hey? Harassing them during a weekday.
In the scorching first sun.
In the scorching sun.
35 degrees.
Yeah.
What a true blue Colombian.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
Work, 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 work.
That and Shakira. Now, using a pressure washer and stuff on your car, obviously we're using the tap here. Is there a pressure that's too high or like a certain pressure that you're meant to use?
I wouldn't use a pressure hose on a Tesla, that's for sure.
Okay, so just avoid it completely. All
I
right.
personally would. Detailers out there wouldn't mind, but if you were to do it, if I was to do it and that was my only option,
Yep.
I'll probably go far away from the paint,
Yes.
probably a meter or two, and spray the paint,
Yep.
the car from there.
All right, well that's
But
interesting.
especially having handles like this, right? You don't want water to go any deeper than the surface. So I won't really target those points. Obviously, all the systems which open
Yep.
and close, and the cameras and all the software that these cars are. So
Yeah.
I'm actually using a third of what you would normally use in a hose.
Wow.
So a little bit better.
Good.
Now we're gonna go with the right hand side of the car.
Yep, because we've already done the front. So yep,
At the
right hand
front, we've done
side.
the top, we're gonna go with the right hand side of the car.
Yep.
Left hand side after.
Yep.
And then we move into the wheels.
Beautiful. What about the back? Or that?
That's the last thing we do.
That's the last one. Ooh.
That's it. Basically, when I do the back, when I do the top,
Yes.
I go all the way to the back,
Ah, okay, so that counts as the top.
up to around here,
Yes.
and that's what I do last.
Gotcha.
So anything that the wheels can throw back,
That's
my last
Yep,
zone of
because that's going to be the most
That's
dirt.
it.
Ah.
so I let
Method
the water,
behind the madness.
I let the water help me a bit to start with, and
Yep. Keep it nice and
I also like to keep my
yep. Mint
very
nice and
clean.
wet.
That's
Yes,
it,
and
nice
very
wet
clean.
and
Yes.
Clean.
So this attachment is actually amazing. Like, it's effectively made for Teslas then.
Yeah, any sort of high-end car. Any
Okay.
sort of car.
Okay. So high end. Yeah.
But anyone can use it. So it's very versatile.
Well, that's so
when
easy.
When you need the foam is there. When you
Yeah.
just want to spray it, water
Perfect.
is there.
I'm definitely going to link
click.
that. That's so
You're ready
easy.
to go. The pressure hose sometimes can get on the way.
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
This one is a lot better. For
Too much effort.
That's it. And it's cost effective too. So.
Again, we'll link it down in the description. Is there anything special for the chrome work?
We do have finishing chrome wax that we could use.
But day to day, you wouldn't need to.
If you really wanted to, Reno, we've got. I personally use this on my
Metal
Tesla.
clean and polish. All right.
Yeah, just a metal clean and polish.
Yeah. Hilma.
And it's funny you mentioned the coronavirus. It sticks most to metal surfaces, so it's actually a good thing to not just to make it shine, but to get those germs
Those
off.
nasty virus particles.
Especially the handles, which are
Yeah.
things that you touch more in your car on your daily basis. So just need to make sure we disinfect that for sure. So
This is definitely the Corona Rush. This is definitely the name. How to safeguard your car from Corona. I should have brought a Corona beer.
Survive the apocalypse.
Yeah, survive the apocalypse.
as we can see, the car is still really nice and clean.
Yeah.
It's just a lot easier to wear.
Beautiful.
So we're done with the right hand side. Probably
Left.
got a little bit of water there.
Yep. Left hand side, here we go.
Now, some people might be wondering, why is he doing it that way? Again, it's the sand. It's quite hot at the moment. We need to make sure we dry the car quickly, or we keep it nice and wet.
It's nice and wet.
Nice.
Very gentle strokes, yep.
Again, no pressure at all. We just let the fabrics on these glass do all the work.
Just slide in. And it's not crossing that line.
Now we go down.
Right. Nice. Look at that.
Probably 5%
Yeah.
left, so
Yeah.
we just
Give it a bit of a spray.
put a little spray.
Use her up. That is magic. And then we just spray down with water, rinse her off. Would you spend the extra money on like a decent mitt or?
That's it. I would just go into. Well, if you have a Tesla, you most likely can afford something more.
Alright.
Yeah, something. Auto Gleam is decent. It's not that bad. I would use it, and I have used it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've got available better products for a little bit more money.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Alright, so we're gonna go into the wheels now.
Beautiful.
There are mix.
Wheel o'clock.
Whilst Victor does that, I'm just going to demonstrate
Yeah.
how the aero cap wheels come off.
Yes.
So as you know, the aero wheels, you don't really need them for day-to-day driving and city driving. So
Yeah.
some guys and girls already have them off. But if you want to take them off and you're someone who keeps them on all the time, it's as simple as just holding the rim up here,
Yep.
as you can see, and then just a gentle push,
Yep.
and it pops up. And just
Oh no, then I pop it back in. Hey, you got it.
yeah. So that was a bit
Just that easy.
a bit trickier than what I thought. But that's also because it's not my car, so I'm so conscious of, to do it carefully.
Yep.
So but yeah, just make sure, as you see, it keeps clicking back. So
Yes.
if you can sort of loosen around the whole thing and then somehow have one hand up, one
Yep.
hand at the bottom, and then try and pop it out. So yeah.
And the important thing for those as well when you're getting them back on is that you line up that little hole there.
So let's demonstrate that. So good point, Reno. Let's show that to the people.
So
You can see this, if you see
Yeah, that end. Yep.
where my finger is there.
Yep. And we
That's
just
the
need to line it
spot.
up.
You can see the air valve there.
Yep.
Make
And
sure
just
you
line
lined it up.
And tap it back in. We won't
And
now, but
this
yeah.
is a lot simpler.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
we'll
the
do
easier
that.
part. So it's just a matter of clicking it in, which
Yeah.
I won't do because it'll take me another 10 years to get out.
That's
so
it, mate.
there we go.
And let's have a look at the back of these.
Yeah, interesting design, isn't it? What I actually like is these don't look too bad, do they? Without the aero caps.
Nah, you do. Oh, well, if I left it open, you'd want those little black
You
wheel
want the
nut
center
covers
cap,
and the center cap.
The
Yeah.
center cap. Cover
It's only
on
like
there.
$50 or something. So
Yeah, but you can see this is like an anthracite grey, almost like
Yeah.
a metallic grey.
it's a nice look.
It actually goes really nice with what's the colour, Reno? Is this
Blue.
Midnight blue? Is there a name for it?
Nah, it's just blue.
Just
well,
blue.
I think
Yeah.
I'll put it down here.
Yeah,
but
sure. But that
just
is
team blue.
a very nice combination as it is. Just
Yeah.
like that. So, and then obviously you can just wash the aero cap
Yeah.
wheels if you've got two of you, like myself and Maria, my fiance. She'll get onto one part, and yeah,
That's it. Keep the girls in line. All right,
I
now.
was just gonna focus on the wheels.
And is this a special sud solution? This is just normal, whatever you want.
I like to use organic, an organic formula compound to get rid of all the dirt and the brake pads dust
Yep.
that come out of
Brake
it.
dust,
for the
yeah.
wheels,
Sweet. Spray it on.
Just be generous with that.
Beautiful.
Little tool.
We got our special brush.
That's it. So we not only clean the face of the rim, we actually going a little bit deeper and making sure the whole wheel stays nice and clean,
Beautiful.
and so there's no rust or anything that could pop up in the future.
Yes. I wonder if they thinly paint the wheels as well.
Oh, look at that.
That's beautiful. That's such a decent brush too.
That's
Good one.
it. Again, not too expensive. Something that anyone at home could have, and
Yeah.
and easy to do. Now we got the Gorilla Glove here.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into all these little corners.
So Reno, I might steal you for a minute.
Yeah.
And show the guys that I have now discovered,
Yes.
gained the confidence enough to give it a bit more of a harder yank, a bit harder. So you don't need to be as delicate as I was that first time, because it will literally keep popping back in.
All right.
So
So
you
this
just
is
pop
how you
one
pull them
section
out.
off, pop the other, and then from the top you can take the whole thing off just like that.
Look at that.
There you go. So
Easy.
just loosen the top half.
Yep,
And
and
gently pull it.
Yep.
Pull it out.
Yep.
See it?
Yeah. Now while we've been doing that, he's just rinsing off the brush.
And every now and then,
Spraying the whole car, yep.
that's one.
That's
done.
so shiny.
3 more to go.
So how long have you been doing car detailing for, Victor, before you...
Oh, I would say now 10 years.
Wow.
So,
Taking the wheels off?
yes, yes.
Oh, geez. All right.
Yes, so when we do the full detail, we 100% make sure everything is clean.
Wow.
Again, that's not something that we would do every weekend.
No, no way. No.
But
Unless you've got a car hoist like my brother.
but once a year, it's just good to keep our car nice and clean inside and outside.
And you're trying to get rid of all the dust and stuff there.
See, especially that brake dust,
Yeah.
which is pretty nasty.
So the Australian heat is making my camera do funny things, so it's overheating already. Can't handle the heat, but a Colombian can.
Maybe can't handle Victor's.
Can't handle Victor.
heat.
That's it. Too good looking Colombian, eh?
Right,
He's already taken.
I'm gonna use some.
Just run of the mill soap. Perfect. Something everyone can get their hands on. And apparently it's optional to wear gloves, is that right?
Back in the day, it was a must,
Oh,
and
what, just to protect your skin or something? Or what?
well, your skin has also got some oils in it, so
Oh.
that's the least thing I want to leave for my client's car.
Yes.
Rocco, I'm doing well, thank you.
He just wants to be the center of attention.
The supervisor.
Trying to use the car as shade.
That's it, yeah, don't blame him. It is bloody hot. Definitely gonna get sunburnt here. The things we do for the YouTube community, hey? Far out.
Make sure you show the love to Victor.
Like, subscribe, buy his products. We'll have to make a link or something. Buy him a coffee, that's what we should do. We'll have a link to buy him a coffee, hey?
Buy him a Tesla.
Buy him a Tesla, yeah. Let's start a GoFundMe page.
The whole community chipped in. And we'll use it as the mobile detailing.
Yeah, all the 30 subscribers that I have, you know, they'll be, they'll chip in a bit.
Oh, Rocco's got a YouTube channel. He will subscribe. Hey.
he's apparently thirsty too.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. Hey, there you go. Good boy. Hey. Dog gets a drink too. Look at that. That's a beautiful dog, hey? What kind of dog is that?
It's a full American stuffy.
Wow.
All right, buddy. Just go to the side.
Rocco. Hey, that's enough.
Come on, Rocco.
Come on.
Some people will call them a pit bulls.
Ah.
There's not such a thing.
No such thing.
Humans are pit bulls.
That's it.
Last wheel.
Last wheel for the win. And with those protectors, you would always take them off to clean the wheels, obviously. You wouldn't.
That's it. I wouldn't. Oh, yeah, that's a must.
Yep.
especially with that spray paint dust
Yeah.
all over it.
And you always like clean the wheel as well, like the actual tire?
The actual tire, yeah.
Yeah, alright.
So at the top.
That's what I put a tire shine.
A lot of people put nasty tire shine on it, and
You don't
all
think-
dust is just bring more dust to the tire.
Yes.
So,
Don't do it. Pro tip. Keeping the equipment clean, I like it. Look at that sheen.
And you've also given it a name, haven't you, Rino?
Yeah, Jarvis.
Jarvis. Where's that
Good
from?
old Jarvis. Iron Man.
Iron Man, that's right.
The Iron Man personal assistant.
alright.
So that's pretty much it.
So that's pretty much it. Those are outside.
The washing component. Now we need to
Washing.
dry it off properly.
That's it. That's
Alright.
what that, and this is possibly one of the most important things with pests.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you a really important and key tool for this.
Touch free.
It's called the big boy.
The big boy.
Big boy.
Let's see him.
So it's basically a blower.
Yep. Could you use a blower like a Ryobi or something?
Um,
Oh, he was making a face.
Wouldn't achieve the same results. Let's just say
no,
that.
no.
You don't reckon?
No.
Why not?
No, so we got 300 kilometers an hour wind here.
I've used a Ryobi and yeah, never
That was
again.
good.
So
Never again.
we got 300 up to
300 kilometers.
That's it. So we got two motors, one on the
Two motors.
one in each side, so we can go half speed,
I
full
can see that.
speed, and also he sort of hits up the wind a bit. So
Oh, hits it up as
dry,
well. Wow, yeah.
So we're gonna go full speed now.
Full steam ahead. Wow. That is so cool. Wow. Look at that.
So that's the first stage of the drying.
Beautiful.
Now, as you can see, I didn't focus too much on the windows because we're gonna come back to it.
Yep.
Basically, the paint, we're gonna put a little bit of wax on it. So
Yep.
I don't really go into full detail
Yeah.
just yet. So that was just getting rid of all that
Yep.
shampoo, all that whatever leftover of the shampoo is, and especially the waters.
Yep.
And now we're gonna go and obviously clean up the windows. We have dried out the wheels.
Sweet.
And just and start the finishing process.
Look at that car. After the first dry. Still got some of these marks and random things, but we're gonna get there, guys. We're gonna get there. The first dry. And now we're using
A bit of Windex.
bit of Windex. Nice clean.
So you can see these marks here, Rino, if you just zoom up on them.
Yeah.
When you
So something like this, a compound like that,
Yep.
all you need is an applicator pad.
Yep.
Apply it fresh to the surface.
Yep.
We'll show you in a second,
Yep.
and that will get rid of all those blemishes.
All right.
I would normally apply it to the towel first, but because it's drying so quick,
Yes.
I do need to be as quick as possible.
Yes.
It's just too hot out here today.
Oh yeah, massively. Is that what all these spots are? Is that like the water that's dried too quick?
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's basically
Because
burns.
black absorbs it. Yep.
But that's the downside of cleaning it
Outside,
under the sun.
under the sun. Yeah. That's what they say not to. All right. Oh, that feels so
We'll get rid
smooth.
of all that.
Ooh.
That's not,
What's your magic?
That's not a drama. We come and use the compound that cleans the windows, and
Ooh.
it's gonna take a little bit more extra time. Make sure that the cameras are all good.
Yes. So Windex is found on chrome and stuff as well, eh?
Yeah, I'm using the other side of the towel now, so I
Oh,
can't
okay,
see
yeah.
the issue.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Alright, so now we use
So a little mitt and some of that special stuff. Wet it a little bit. Oops. Some Maguires. Alright. Make it pop that little bit more.
That'll get rid of all the blemishes.
Do you mind coming with the towel and just go?
So this one here, Victor?
Yeah.
So we might add there, Reno, that if you've got an extra set of hands and if you're washing your car in the heat,
Yep, you need to do it
helps
quick.
to have a second set of
It needs to
hands
be quick.
because you need to be quick.
Yep, look at him.
Otherwise, that will,
You can just see it, like it's evaporating off.
that will dry it. So
That's
and
insanely
I'm
hot.
applying quite a bit of pressure as well.
Yes, Jesus.
But again, it's because we directly under the sun.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
It's
Most-
literally like 1 o'clock.
This is
The
not.
peak.
This is not.
Not advisable. Do it.
No,
When
don't
would you
do
wash your car? Like just in the morning or afternoon, or?
First thing in the morning or just
yeah.
by sunset.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah,
most
wow.
people do it undercover.
Yep.
But
For this reason.
Yes.
But you can still get the car pretty good.
it's a little bit more work.
Yep.
It's gonna take us a little bit more work, especially, but we get it.
That's amazing. And it doesn't help that it's all like black. Oh, imagine if it like a black car guy was.
No, I
Was
can't.
doing it.
I can't clean my car like this,
Nah.
you know?
Pred.
What's that? I have found my 30 today. No,
That's it.
no need for exercise. I'll tell you that.
I'm glad that no one's making snarky comments about me just holding the camera here.
And you get a free decal.
And I get a free Look at this.
Look at that.
I should have gone into YouTube a lot earlier.
Catch up, bro.
Uh-oh, quick man, quick Pred. Less talk, more fun 30, hey? Yeah, Alright, well I think that's a pretty good wash. For a day-to-day weekly driver, that's amazing, eh? You can't wish for more.
Us, mind you, 2 of us, but say it takes about 30 to 45 minutes.
Yeah. To do it properly, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because that was pretty quick. But... Sweet. Well, thank you. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you give a big thumbs up for Pred and Victor, who helped make this amazing video possible for you guys. The big boy is the main tool to get, and one of those foam things that you can just attach to your hose down here. Just normal car soap, although we did use Bowden's soap and some of that car polish. That I'll pop up all the things down in the description and in the little pop-up on the video as well. So what do you think, guys? Comment if you reckon the car was nice, and thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.